This, actually, is what money is. And it's not what you think. It's not even one thing. Here's a $20 bill. You worked 2 hours of overtime for it. You skipped your kid's soccer game. You sat in traffic both ways. Here's another $20 bill. You found it in a jacket you haven't worn since last winter. Same bill. Same Andrew Jackson. Same. Legal tender for all debts, public and private. According to economics, these are identical. A dollar is a dollar. Money is money. That's the whole point. It's fungible, interchangeable. You can swap any dollar for any other dollar, and nothing changes. And at the vending machine, that's true. Both buy the same candy bar. But let me ask you something. Would you spend them the same way? If you're honest, really honest, the jacket money feels different. It feels like bonus money, fun money. Found money has this weightlessness to it, like calories on your birthday. The overtime money feels heavier, because it isn't just $20. It's 2 hours of your Tuesday evening. It's your kid's game. It's time you will never get back. We know this. We feel it every day. But we've been trained to ignore it, because the textbook says a dollar is a dollar. What if the textbook is only half right? A dollar is a dollar at the register, but it is not a dollar to you. To you, money is whatever you traded to get it. If you traded time, your money is your time. If you traded years of learning for a specialized skill, your money is those years. If you risked your savings on a business, your money is crystallized risk. If you invested and waited, your money is patience. The dollar bill is the same. What it cost you is not. And once you see this, you can't unsee it, because it changes what spending actually means. Let's break this down. Most money comes from one of 4 trades. The most common trade is time. You show up, you clock in, you give away hours of your life in exchange for a number on a paycheck. This is how most people earn, and there's nothing wrong with it. Until you forget what you're actually selling. You're not selling labor, you're selling hours of being alive. That's the trade. Then there's skill money. A brain surgeon earns more per hour than a cashier, not because their time is worth more as a human being, but because they stacked 20 years of learning behind every hour. Skill money is time money with compound interest. You traded years of effort in the past, so each hour today is worth more. Risk money is different. Entrepreneurs, investors, freelancers, they trade certainty. They gave up the safe paycheck for a chance at something bigger. When it works, it looks like genius. When it doesn't, it looks like foolishness. Same trade either way. And patience, money, investing, compound interest, royalties. You did the work once, or you put capital at risk once, and then you waited. Time did the heavy lifting. This money costs almost nothing in the present, which is why it feels like magic. But it cost something in the past, the discipline to not spend it then. 4 ways to earn. Same dollar bill. Completely different sacrifice behind each one. Here's where this gets real. You're standing in a store, holding a pair of shoes. Price tag says $150. Let's do some math that nobody does, but everyone should. You make $60,000 a year. After taxes, that's roughly $45,000. Divided by your 2,000-ish working hours, you actually earn about $21.60 an hour. But you also commute an hour a day. Spend 30 minutes getting ready. Another 30 minutes decompressing afterward, because your boss said let's circle back in 4 separate meetings. Your real hourly rate is closer to $17. Those $150 shoes? That's about 9 hours of your life. A full workday plus lunch. Would you work a full shift, 9 hours, commute included, specifically to own those shoes? Maybe you would. They're great shoes. But at least now you know what you're actually spending. Not 150 abstract dollars. 9 hours of being alive. That's a different question entirely. Now, there's a reason economics treats all dollars as equal. At the market level, they have to be. The grocery store can't charge you differently based on how hard you worked for your money. The system needs fungibility to function, and not everyone gets to choose what they trade. Some people trade time because that's the only option available to them. Telling someone who works 3 jobs to think about what their money really costs isn't helpful. They already know, painfully well. This framework is most useful for people who have choices they're not examining, not for people who have no choices to examine. The market treats all money the same. You don't have to. That's not irrational. It's the most rational thing you can do. Because the market doesn't have to live your life. You do. So what changes when you see money this way? Calculate your real hourly rate, not your salary divided by some fantasy number. Your actual take-home pay, divided by every hour work, truly costs you. Commute, prep, recovery, all of it. That number is your conversion rate for every spending decision you'll ever make. Before you buy something, translate the price. Not, can I afford this? But, would I work this many hours specifically for this? Some purchases are absolutely worth it. Others suddenly aren't. Look at how you earn. Which door are you walking through every day? Are you trading time when you could be building skill? Trading safety when you could be building patience? You can't always change the trade. But you can't change it if you can't see it. And recognize other people's trades. When someone buys you dinner, pays for your education, or leaves you an inheritance, that money cost them something. Time, risk, patience. Knowing what it cost changes how you receive it. This, actually, is what money is. Not a number in your bank account, not a score. It's the shape of whatever you traded to get it. Every dollar you earn has a cost that doesn't show up on the receipt. Time, years, risk, patience, someone else's sacrifice. Know what you traded, and you'll know what you're spending. Think about it.